Hola a todos. Buenas noches. My name is Abelardo de la Peña Jr. I'm the Director of Marketing and Communications with La Plaza de Cultura y Artes, and I welcome you to tonight's En Casa con la Plaza, our virtual programming. We come to you 3 times a week, sometimes more, usually more, bringing you the best of LA's Latinx history, art, and culture from our home to yours via these presentations, conversations, demonstrations, and performances. If you're joining us on Zoom, please use the comments section to let us know where you're coming from. Ask the Q&A feature to ask your questions. We may take them during the program or maybe afterwards. If you're on Facebook, you can make comments, ask questions. You can start a watch party. Everybody, please let us know where you're viewing from. Okay, I'm gonna do a little something here, make sure that I'm okay. Yes, I have the stream going on. Those of you on Facebook, use the comment section to let us know where you're viewing from as well. We welcome your comments, we welcome your questions. Use the comment section. And of course, you can start your own watch party as I'm trying to do right now on my very own Facebook page. People really enjoy when you share, so please share. All right, so tonight we have a really good program for you. We try, as you know, La Plaza de Cultura y Artes has been temporarily closed since March of 2019. We started these programs in April. But in the meantime, as you know, we have our museum and gift store, La Tiendita. Tonight, we're going to present to you an insightful behind-the-scenes view of La Plaza Tienda, our museum gift shop, as it transitioned from a physical presence at La Plaza to an online platform. It was due to our closing, of course, in March, but over the past few months, the team that will be presented today has been hard at work to get you the goods directly to you via the website. So I'd like to introduce to you our panel. We're going to start off, I'll make the introductions, they'll briefly appear, and then we'll start with the program. But let's start off, please, with Stacy Salguero. She's the current manager of retail operations and visitor services, managing La Plaza's team, servicing admissions, front desk customer service, gallery volunteers, and group visits, as well as the operations of La Tienda, which includes contracts, buying, and sales. She holds a bachelor's degree in art history and has worked with child development centers throughout her undergrad, as well as worked and or volunteered at other museum institutions, including MOLA in the collections department, that's the Museum of Latin American Art, and the Atra Museum and their collections, at the Natural History Museum in gallery interpretation, and part-time at the Museum of Neon Art. Let's welcome Stacy. Stacy, if you could unmute and say hi to everybody here.
Hi.
Right, Stacy, we have a fun fact here about you. Tell us about your, See, I told you we have these little glitches every now and then. That was my Siri talking to me. And you see back there a little, my special guest, my cat. But you also have a fun fact. Tell me about your fun fact, please.
My fun fact is that I have 2 dogs and 2 cats. I tend to talk about that every day with my team. We all share. It's one of the fun topics that we have working online with the team.
Oh, fantastic. All right. Well, maybe we'll see them throughout the program. We also have with us today Cecilia Gonzalez. She's a visitor services associate, currently a student at East LA College, began as a volunteer at La Plaza at 2019. Her program is in education and mathematics as a math tutor and a preschool teacher before working for La Plaza. Now studying music and working on transferring to a 4-year college. A mother of 3, busy, I'm sure. She says her children have helped her realize the importance of celebrating and practicing the arts in our community. Why don't you come on in and say hi, Cecilia?
Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining us today.
And where are your kids at right now?
They're with their dad. I have the youngest. My youngest one is here with me in his room right now. He didn't want to join us for some reason.
Oh, see. Okay, hold on. Okay, that was one of those technical glitches I was telling you about. Anyway, to get back to our team of La Tienda, we have with us Fabiana Velo. Let's start with Karla Partida-Ortega, also a visitor services associate, currently living in East LA. She graduated from Cerritos Community College with an associate in arts history degree and is ready to move on to a university to complete her bachelor's. In her free time, she enjoys painting and pretty much anything that has to do with art. Among other things, she loves learning about her surrounding and its vast culture. Why don't you come on up and say hi, Karla, let people know who you are.
Hello, everyone.
So Karla,
Good evening.
tell me about what is interesting to you about your surroundings. Right.
Well, living in East LA, it's just been really interesting to see all the culture it holds. Nothing like where I grew up in, so it's just so interesting.
So, and where did you grow up?
I grew up in Northern California, which is completely different than LA.
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us. Also on our program today, Fabiana Velo. She's a visitor service associate. She comes from a Latino mixed family that has been involved in LA culture and politics for over 100 years. Her mixed Latino heritage also drives her in her involvement at the Italian American Museum of Los Angeles. So we could make a great assumption of what her other heritage is from. She earned her Associates of Arts degree in psychology and is finalizing 2 more associate's degrees, one in social science and the second one in arts and human expression. Let's say hi to Fabiana.
Hello, everyone. My name is Fabiana Velo. I have worked at a visitor services associate at La Plaza de Cultura y Artes for 2 years. I've had the opportunity to learn and train further in updating the website with each sale and or the marketing campaign for the La Tienda online website. I do know it is a team effort, and I'm very grateful to be able to be working with such a remarkable and talented team.
Well, thank you very much. And we'll learn more about the work that you do with La Tienda throughout our program. Next up, we have Metzli Villegas. She's a college student, graduated from Dr. Maya Angelou High School in 2019. One of the newer additions and the youngest, of course, of the visitor services and La Tienda team. And also a former intern with marketing communications, the department I work with. And so come on up, Metzli, say hi.
Hi, everyone.
So Metzli, you say you're a college student. Which college are you going to right now?
Right now, I'm attending Los Angeles Trade Tech Community College. And this is my 2nd year, and I'm majoring in liberal arts and sciences.
Oh, fantastic. Well, thank you. And we'll hear more from you later on in the program. Last up, we have Alondra Virrey. I hope I got your last name right. She's a visitor services associate and a visitor engagement coordinator for La Plaza. She started working at La Plaza as many of our team, not only at La Tienda, but in other departments first as a volunteer. Now she's in her master's program for library information science, working full-time. And she says she's working in full-time and helping visitor services and engage directly with the volunteers by coordinating games and readings for them. Let's welcome Alondra.
Hello, yes, you were close, but right, yes.
How do you pronounce your last name?
Virrey.
Virrey, all right, thank you so much. All right, well, this again is La Plaza Tienda. If you just joined us, you can write your comments on our chat. We have, let's see, so far, Opadilla saying good evening from Boyle Heights, and Bess Petlack, she's asking what my cat's name, and oh, there he is, right behind me there. His name is Tuck. So thank you for joining us. If you're on Facebook, you could go ahead and start a watch party and send us your comments and questions there too. But to get us started, let's, and Chispa Hill says, hey, Carmen, I love this. Chispa Hale says, hey, Fabiana, and also Metzli, she's welcoming everybody, and so is Carlos Villa. But let's start off, we want to learn about the transition of La Tienda from a brick and mortar, meaning when the museum was open, you could come in, check out the goods, pay at the door, and take your great goods with you. But now we had to make that transition, and leading that was Stacy. So Stacy, why don't you come on up and tell us about it?
So, hello. So just to begin with what La Tienda is about, we do have a small short snippet video introducing the store. And so I'll share that out right now. And from there, I'll just kind of give more information about the store in general. Let me grab that over. Give me 1 minute.
Make sure to click on share sound and optimize video.
I think this is it.
Yeah. I always forget.
All right, do you see it?
Yes. Yes.
All right, so I'll play the video.
La Plaza Tienda is the museum store for La Plaza de Cultura y Artes. It showcases Los Angeles history through its merchandise relating to La Plaza's exhibits, public programs, and/or the Latinx experience. La Tienda merchandise represents, in some shape and form, la cultura of the Latinx community in Los Angeles.
So that's a small introduction of La Tienda. I'll be also playing a couple more like slide videos of La Tienda, the insides and the online aspect too as well as I speak. And let me share that out really quickly. All right, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so a little bit of La Tienda in the past. A lot of it was a lot of high-end items, and the idea of relaunching La Tienda in some shape and form was with local Los Angeles vendors. A lot of questions, especially as a visitor services associate at the time and a part-time staff member at La Tienda, the idea of affordability and the community and how can we bring merchandise that brings so much stories that represents La Tienda or the Latinx community and still kind of have that affordability. And so that's how La Tienda kind of relaunched itself around 2005. I had the opportunity to bring these local vendors over time in the last 6 years. And a lot of the demographics that did come into La Tienda, into the museum, were young millennials, students, college students, and families. And so that's something that we were trying to focus, grab vendors over time. And the idea of Shop Local, Shop La Plaza was introduced a bit more. And we started advertising the idea of it. And a lot of the merchandise that you see inside La Tienda helps support the local vendors and also the museum. A lot of the public programming and so forth, all the revenue and all the sales does help out the museum. Keep in mind, as a museum, we are also free. And so the store does support that in some shape and form. A lot of the vendors that we do work with, they tend to work online or have an Etsy shop. So far is George Nunez, JDN73. He did a lot of the Calavera designs of Los Dodgers, the LAFC, I believe, the soccer team, the Los Angeles soccer team. And eventually we started adding a bit more. And one of the biggest sellers was Culture, which is a mom and pop shop in Sacramento. As throughout the 6 years, we did sales, which was so fascinating. Admissions peaked as well. This small team that you see here.
You're kind of breaking up there.
Sorry, is it the internet?
Yeah, but no problem.
Hello?
No, yeah, just keep going. Thank you.
Okay. So this small team, like I've mentioned, caters about 30,000 people inside the museum. And so we try to invite all of those folks coming into the museum into the store as well. And a lot of the merchandise, like I've mentioned, local LA, it tends to go back to the Latinx experience, regardless of what biracial background you have, or Salvadoran American or Puerto Rican American. The Los Angeles experience as a Latino, Latina, or Latinx is somewhat familiar. And so that's how a lot of the merchandise came about. And I think that's pretty much it on my end. And I do want to introduce a bit more information about the online aspect. And that would be Karla. She would be the first one up to talk about creating the online foundation for La Tienda.
All right, welcome, Karla.
Hello, everyone. Like mentioned previously, I'm part of the visitor services and La Tienda team. I'm here to talk about the online store foundations through a short video. And Alondra will play that for us. I think you have to unmute yourself.
Okay. From the top.
La Tienda explored two POS options, Shopify and Square. La Tienda decided on Square, which is the current POS system inside the store. Here, La Tienda worked closely in discovering its tools and maneuvering its functions. It almost took a year to explore and research Square Online and its numerous functions. Keep in mind, La Tienda staff had no prior experience in web designing or creating an online store. By the end of the year, La Tienda was able to launch a web store for the holidays. And to this day, La Tienda still continues to upload and add more information onto the site as La Tienda staff becomes familiar with the online applications of Square. The on-site store is very much represented in the online store, from the colors to the vendors. When I was designing the online store, I kept little aspects like the colors in mind, which is why we decided to go with red and orange. The idea is to have the on-site experience in a virtual form. Therefore, the color background on the website is the same color scheme as the shelving units in La Tienda. All La Tienda associates are working together in photographing merchandise. Merchandise from La Tienda's current inventories and new inventories. To create a consistent look for the merchandise, La Tienda created a photography guide to follow. There is a lot of play with lighting and displaying, and eventually the end product mimicked the physical La Tienda store experience. Apparel, for example, was a bit challenging, like this crew neck sweater by Maldición. For instance, the use of mannequins to fully showcase the product and extensive lighting had to be done. At times, lighting would darken the product, and the end goal was to fully showcase its true colors as close as possible. See products to take photos of are bugs, like this Los Angeles bug, simply because they are small items, including other small items such as stickers and buttons. easier to move the lighting surrounding the product, while larger ones need more lighting support. Fun to take photos are the new inventories such as Casa Q, La Plaza Custom Masks, and La Plaza Tumblers, simply because they are new products of La Plaza and their colors were just so vibrant. Shipping services that La Tienda works with is UPS and USPS. The setup is a flat rate of $8.25. La Tienda also notes online when placing an order for re-estimate for much larger shipping arrangements. UPS pickup is set for 1 to 2 times a week, usually Friday and Wednesdays. For higher traffic season, 3 to 4 times a week. For USPS, La Tienda staff drops off packages at the physical location.
All right, thank you, Karla. That was great. As they were mentioning, there's a lot of La Plaza merchandise there, and that was always one of my favorite aspects of La Plaza, of La Tienda, and so as you see, there's a lot that went into just creating the store. And Karla, if you could tell us how your art background served you in creating the look and the feel of the design and the design of the website.
I think it was everything from understanding balance and color that helped me. Like I mentioned, we had no experience in creating a web store, so we kind of just dove right into it and did what we could with what we had. And yeah, it was just really fun, really nice learning experience.
Thank you. And Stacy, one of the, I think, like you said, that a big change that came from when you started at La Tienda, particularly in the buying aspect, was in from the high-end Mexican oriented merchandise to more local, of course, from local vendors, from artists, artisans, and I mean, authors and so on, but also La Plaza branded merchandise. And how did you come to the decision that that would be something that would be of interest to people? This is
Sorry, I think the internet went down, I think, on my end.
Okay.
Can you repeat that again?
Sure, yeah, about La Plaza branded merchandise. How popular has that been?
Branded merchandise?
Yes, La Plaza branded merchandise. The popularity.
So La Plaza branded, the popularity of it. It's come and go. I think once we created, or La Plaza created the new design of the tree, the colors tend to pop. And so when you place it against white or black, and when we started creating or ordered a set of mugs, I started noticing there was a little bit peak of the logo of La Plaza. And so kudos to MG Customs, her and her business. She's the one who is a local vendor as well, and we bought from her the mugs, and she custom designed with the La Plaza logo. And so far, we're super excited for this upcoming year, and Metzli will talk about a little bit more about this year for the 10-year anniversary. We're adding a few more items with La Plaza logo, and we're looking forward to selling those.
All right, thank you. Yeah, as Stacy mentioned, this is at 2021, which is the year we're in. We'll be celebrating our 10th year at La Plaza de Cultura y Artes. We opened our doors in April of 2011, and unfortunately, our doors are presently closed, but we're still going to celebrate, and La Tienda is on the forefront of that. So yeah, let's bring up Metzli, please.
Sorry. So Metzli has her a little segment towards the end with La Plaza potential merchandise. The next one, we'll be talking about the on-site operations.
Oh, okay, thank you.
So the next one would be La Tienda on-site operations, which will be introduced by Metzli and Alondra. They'll showcase a couple of videos describing the process, those who are ordering online for shipping and those who are ordering for curbside. Take it away, Alondra.
Sure thing. So let me go ahead and play that for you. So these are the first videos about shipping, what it's like to do and prepare orders for shipping, on-site operations, and then I'll share, or Metzli will go ahead and afterwards and share her video on what it's like to do curbside on-site. Unmute.
Here on Main Street is La Plaza, and in the historic Plaza House, we have La Tienda, currently closed in person, but open online. Like our virtual programming in Casa, La Tienda has moved online where you can browse through our items at the convenience of your home. Here, every weekday, there is one visitor service associate to prepare your orders for either shipping or for curbside pickup. One of the neat things about our online store is that we're able to provide La Tienda's merchandise all across the country. Visiting our website, you'll notice that there's curbside pickup information at the top of our interface. Feel free to browse through this section for general information about curbside pickup or contact us if you have any questions. When adding items to your cart, you have the option to either pick up your items at curbside, which Metzli will discuss, or as noted here, you have the option to have the items shipped directly to your home. Once you choose your checkout method and purchase your items, we get a new order notification. We print out your order list and do the shopping for you. We go throughout the store and collect from our storage and from our shelves, items all neatly packaged and ready for shipping. You can purchase and check out our items like Designing Chicas gift cards, El Fandango's colorful Mexican alebrijes, bright ornaments from Casa Q, maybe some fun hacky sacks, or fill your home with the rich scents of candles by Isa. Or if you prefer, you can purchase La Plaza's merch, like our very stylish new tumblers, our enamel pins with our logo, or our caps. Once all the items on the list have been collected, they're placed in a box or an envelope and prepared for shipping. This includes using packing peanuts and bubble wrap as needed, then weighing the container, either a box or an envelope, and printing a shipping label for it. We then print return information and a receipt, which are also included in the box. Purchaser will receive an email notification with the tracking information through the email they provided when they made their order. Although the email will notify you that the item has shipped, your package actually does not ship per that schedule. Rather, we coordinate with UPS for pickup date. During the holidays, UPS picks up packages from 3 times to 4 times, but during the regular time of the year, we ship out our items about 1 to 2 times a week. With this in mind, on average, it will take between 1 to 2 weeks for your package to get to you. But again, you could track it via the tracking number you receive from UPS.
So Metzli will go ahead and play her on curbside.
Yes, hello. I will share the second part of the operations on site to La Tienda. It's curbside. Sorry about that.
Hello, I'll be talking about our curbside orders process. Once the customer purchases their item through our online store, La Tienda receives the order internally in our POS system. You may find the curbside order in our home cart page, simply by changing the purchase order option. Excuse the automated generated time for curbside pickup. Actual curbside pickup time will be emailed directly from La Tienda email inbox. After an order has been received, the store associate will then print out the list of items the customer ordered. Like shipping, the associate shops for the customer's order products, setting them all aside onto the curbside table. For safety and precautions, the associate wears gloves for both shipping and curbside orders. We also have plastic slips to protect the products. As associates, we try our best to package with care and package with our La Plaza retail wrapping paper. The first time we have stamped our gift wrap paper with La Plaza logo. After packaging, we set aside our La Tienda online shelving unit and mark the complete progress option in our system and click ready for pickup. Once all is packaged and ready for curbside pickup, La Tienda associate will email notifying the customer with further instructions. Instructions include the loading zone in front of La Plaza on Main Street. Friendly reminder to wear a mask for service hours of curbside and any updates on curbside hours that may occur. The confirmation email sent by La Tienda to you, the customer, is what is required for pickup. Curbside hours do change due to staff restrictions at La Plaza. However, we do notify it through La Plaza social media outlets, e-newsletters, and individual curbside pickup emails. When calling, customers are to let us know if they arrive, detailing the description of their car for curbside pickup and their name. Associates are wearing gloves and masks for protection for the safety of both the customers and La Plaza staff, reminding customers to wear their masks.
That was curbside.
Well, thank you so much, Alondra and Metzli. That was having personal experience with the curbside service. I could tell you, all of you out there, that it is something that is a sight to behold. They are definitely just the steps that were outlined for both the shipping and the curbside service are very understandable on the website. They're very efficient. Of course, during the holiday rush, the Christmas rush, I had some last minute gifts. So on that last week, placed my order, which was a kind of a big one. And as soon as sooner than I expected, received that email, gave me a time to pick up and showed up, gave a call, and just as quickly it was Metzli who came out and put the bags of merchandise in my back seat. And of course, I was wearing my mask. And these are best sellers, and we'll talk about these later. All right, Stacy, what do we have next?
The next one would be the marketing communications. And I do want to note too, when it comes to curbside, we only have one staff member on site at the moment. So a lot of these, the associates are on their own, managing the shipping and also the curbside because of COVID. It's for the protection of the staff members and the protection of the guests and the customers coming for curbside as well. So kudos for everybody. Thank you for everybody who have placed orders for curbside and our team working on site. The next one would be La Tienda online engagement, and Cecilia and Metzli will talk about a little bit more. Also, just like what Karla mentioned, most of us don't really have the experience or never had the experience of designing websites or creating marketing campaigns or anything of that sort, or designing posts for social media. And so far, we've been excited about the process, and I think we created an amazing campaign for December as well. So take it away, Cecilia.
Okay, hello. So I'm gonna share a video. So my name's Cecilia, and this is the first time that I worked with marketing or any type of design. And yeah, it's been a great learning experience, and I've learned a lot from the visitor services team and the La Tienda team, and with Stacy's guidance as well. But yeah, it's cool just seeing how how we all just have something to put in and we all learn from each other. And so I'm gonna share the video for the first video for the marketing segment.
Not too sure if there's audio.
Yes.
You can't hear it?
No, I don't think so.
Cecilia, you could go ahead and stop. And then when you share the screen, click on share sound, and then also click optimize video.
Okay, thank you. Yes, I didn't do that the last time.
With the launch of the online store, engaging with our audience through marketing and communications became a priority for La Tienda. The main tools we explored were La Plaza's Facebook, Instagram, and MailChimp, or marketing La Plaza Tienda online. We have increased our engagement through both our La Plaza Facebook page as well as on our Instagram page. You can find the La Tienda highlight on La Plaza's Instagram, where we save our posted updates and past featured items and campaigns. We have featured books on Los Angeles history, La Plaza merchandise, and items from small Latinx businesses. We also share behind the scenes posts where we show a bit of our online store process, from creating the newsletter to taking photos of items to post on our website and social media outlets. 24 Days of La Tienda became our first holiday campaign to showcase online items from the store and new custom products. The idea of 24 Days of La Tienda stemmed from the idea that many Latino families celebrate Christmas on the 24th of December. The entire staff worked together in creating these campaigns, from pulling items out to photograph and feature, to having an online staff member update the site whenever a sale is over. Another staff member would create and design the content for the Facebook and Instagram posts. A huge success for La Tienda is La Tienda's weekly e-newsletters. We experimented with creating the newsletter through Canva in the beginning. La Tienda now uses MailChimp to draft, create, and send over to La Plaza's existing newsletter subscribers. The design and format of the e-newsletter is ever evolving due to the seasons and holidays throughout the year. For example, for the month of December, we use La Tienda's red color as its background with snow dots, while for the month of January, the e-newsletter is clear with a colorful tile stamp. Sharing our first campaign through the newsletter and our social media outlets resulted with more presence online for La Tienda and helped increase sales. The newsletter is another opportunity for us to showcase new items and share campaigns with our subscribers. Anyone can sign up for the newsletter, and you can subscribe either through La Plaza's homepage or La Tienda's online homepage. On our homepage, you can find an invitation to join our newsletter. We then just ask to provide your name and email address. Joining the newsletter and following us on our social media pages is the best way to keep up to date with everything happening at La Tienda.
Well, thank you so much. That's very efficient. And one thing that you all need to know, and Stacy has alluded to it, that this is all new skills that were learned by La Tienda staff. Of course, they had skills in previously, they're at La Tienda customer service, working the register, merchandising, the displays, what to buy, a lot. And that's besides their responsibility in visitor services, welcoming our visitors, guiding them, giving them information. So these is a brand new skill sets that have been taught amongst yourselves as a team. So let's go ahead.
We do have a second video to share. If Metzli could share it. No, sorry, just wanted to let you know.
Sure. No problem. But real quickly, the Facebook and the Instagram sites are at La Plaza LA. So take note of that after this program is over. Those of you that are already on our Facebook page, of course, you see La Tienda posts on a pretty regular. Also Instagram at La Plaza LA, not just the posts, but also the stories. So go right ahead.
Okay, this is the second part to the marketing. It's mostly talking more about the flyers. And also, I did do a tiny mistake on this video. On the video, I say 100-year anniversary of La Plaza, but it is 10-year, just to mention it beforehand.
Oh, and also, I know we're talking about social media platforms. La Tienda has its own Facebook group page as well that you could join.
Hello, I'll be talking a little bit more about marketing behind the scenes. I help create a fresh new look for La Tienda online through creating flyers for our campaigns and social media posts. Last month, our flyers were designed around the Christmas holiday. This month, we have a new look incorporating tile prints to represent the Latino culture and giving that homey feeling. We try to create a new flyer every day to post on our social media. This month for January, we'll be sharing items through our winter tile design. For example, we plan to share posts for Casa Barrera, ground coffee, Café Molido, and new bandana masks we offer online. I create our flyers through Canva. It is a free website that helps with creating designs for our flyers. We used it for the 24 Days of La Tienda campaign and for sharing La Tienda updates as well. For the upcoming season, I'll be working on a Valentine gift card that contains items for La Tienda. Right now, I'm brainstorming and experimenting with different designs. We plan to feature more items through this campaign. We have many fabulous items we would like to feature to give your loved ones for that day. As mentioned, La Tienda marketing will evolve throughout with each holiday and season. Currently, La Tienda is working on Valentine's and creating a gift guide featuring popular items. The most in-depth project for La Tienda is 24 Days of La Tienda. Here, La Tienda explored different designs for news and updates, and including the site. The intention during this campaign is to create subtle changes in the design reflecting a similar theme to the project showcased. And as new items come in, La Tienda creates an item alert post on our La Plaza social media platforms. Last year and the upcoming year, La Tienda will focus on La Plaza logo merchandise. For example, La Plaza masks were announced last December. La Plaza masks are 2-layered 100% cotton handmade elastic around the ears. And masks come in medium and in large. Second, La Plaza product was introduced this month in January. La Plaza tumblers, stainless steel 11-ounce tumblers. Great gift for both coffee and tea lovers out there. They come in 2 different colors, red and blue. For 2021, La Plaza will be celebrating its 100-year anniversary. La Tienda looks forward in creating and bringing forth new La Plaza merchandise into the online store. A couple items we are brainstorming are totes and surprisingly a bestseller for most institutions, and well, to try out La Tienda socks. Currently, La Tienda is onboarding its original vendors for the store onto the online store. This includes both current consignment and wholesale vendors because the process to upload takes time on site. La Tienda is La Tienda is concentrating and finishing the process in the upcoming months. If any vendors inquiries, feel free to contact La Tienda via email at latienda@lapc.org. More information for vendors will also be uploaded onto our website.
All right, well, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Metzli. That was very informative and very current. I mean, what you're bringing to, what all of you have brought to La Tienda online is really incredible. And people have noticed, of course, the 24 days of La Tienda was a very successful event, and Stacy, you could talk about that. And the new look for the new year is really eye-catching, and I know it'll be success. And especially I like the socks that you're bringing, that you're going to be onboarding soon. And of course, you've throughout the past few years of bringing in local vendors has been very successful, not just for La Tienda and for our customers, but also for the local artisans and artists that really depend on La Tienda to connect their wares with the community. All right, Stacy, so what's up next?
What's next is the web store. Fabiana, again, we've all been training each other and learning the whole process of the POS system. And Karla initially created that initial research, and since then we kind of expanded and started training the others. And so Fabiana has worked inside the Square system that we have for the website and separating all the inventories and so forth. And she'll talk about a little bit more of the navigating of the web store.
So hello, everyone. As you know, my name is Fabiana. I've worked at Visitor Services in the department as an associate at La Plaza de Cultura y Artes for 2 years. And one thing that I would like to discuss is updating the website with each sale and the marketing campaign. And I do know it is a collective team effort. So I'm going to go ahead and share what this process entails. For La Tienda Online, La Tienda's goal is to create an easy way to navigate the merchandise. A lot of work has been put on La Tienda's end to create separate categories for a particular design and style of an item. The best example is El Fandango Trading's ceramic animals. As you can see, there are different styles of one particular design, such as this moon eclipse hanging decor. There are over hundreds of items in La Tienda's current stock, and together, La Tienda staff reorganizes internally to create a simple navigation system on the web store. As you navigate the Shop All, there are categories and subsections. For example, when you click on Books, you will find subsections relating to a particular subject. For art books, you will find a variety relating to the subject line. Currently, we are still working and organizing the Shop All page. The home page houses the highlights of the month and/or newly uploaded items from La Tienda. It also showcases current and past marketing campaigns and sales relating to the online store. The latest merchandise, for example, is the Shiny AF Millennial Loteria, or scarf bandanas. Past sales include the 24 Days of La Tienda or Museum Store Sunday. Keep a lookout for new uploaded items since we are also working and continuing and uploading inventories. La Tienda also announces updates relating to curbside hours, shipping, holidays, and/or deliveries, usually here at the top of the page. On the home page is a navigation bar where you can find information on shipping, curbside pickup, and much more. To find more on what to know before you pick up, or more about La Tienda, check out the drop-down menus that appear when you hover your cursor over the navigation bar links. One of our latest developments portrays a closer look on each La Plaza membership level for your convenience, as you can see here through the drop-down menu. La Tienda is also working on the mask requirement website page on La Tienda Online for customers, highly important for curbside services. On the same navigation bar, the customer is able to find information about La Plaza, La Tienda Online gift cards, and common questions and answers for La Tienda Online, including La Tienda's authorization form for returns and exchanges. Currently, La Tienda is updating the navigation bar to include a shipping page.
Well, thank you so much, Fabiana. That was very informative, and just the work behind the scenes. Of course, people don't actually see what's behind the scenes because you're just interfacing as the customer, just interfacing with the website and deciding from all the different the merchandise, the really great. I can't even come up with the word, but the selection that we have of both branded merchandise and from vendors, so that I'm sure for on our end that's the difficult part, but just the team effort that you all made in putting together the website from the concept to the strategy to the marketing to the website and the shipping and customer pickup has been something to really admire your entire team for, and then also putting together this presentation, all those videos, each one of you contributed, put those together yourselves, and that's another skill that you've had to learn, right?
I know I was involved at Sonora High School's Digital Media Academy, and I felt very comfortable right at home to return to this. And I do, again, going back to the collective effort that it took to update the website. It's been a remarkable opportunity to work together collaboratively and learn these website building skills together too, in the website building and then also the Square operations as well.
That's a lot of work and a lot of detailed work and even post, once the sales are over, there's still the record keeping, they're still looking at inventory and so on. Can you speak about that, Stacy? First of all, what other responsibilities that La Tienda has to keep the operation moving, and what are the plans for the rest of the year?
That's a lot. That's a simple question, but that kind of infers so much. When it comes to La Tienda and handling and organizing La Tienda operations, even behind the scenes, this is just the surface level, the website and the store, the physical store itself. People come in. That's the intention, as if there's nothing going behind the scenes, but there's so much. One of them would be the accounting. And then the accounting kind of relates to the monthly sales reports, from sales reports to paying out the vendors themselves on consignment. They get contracted too. So we have the contracts, and we have about 30 contracts or so. And it still grows as we go through each year, but we tend to review all those vendors too. So aside from that, we review those who are inquiring too as well. And whether if it fits through La Plaza, exhibits or public programs. And so those are the main, how we pick and choose. We can't totally say, yes, we will have all of you guys, all the vendors that possibly come in. We have to figure out where it fits throughout the year and if we have the inventory space as well. La Tienda itself is quite semi-large, but in terms of storage, one pillow, for example, has maybe 10 other pillows. Where do we store that? Or one t-shirt, there's different sizes in terms of t-shirts. So small, medium, large, extra large, 2XL, 3XL. So, and we have this amazing team that actually inventories that. So there's the inventory aspect of it. Once the merchandise comes in, we have to confirm all the inventories coming in, communicating with the vendors, making sure they're getting paid out at a certain date and time. What else? I know Cecilia works with me a lot with the internal stuff too. And what else? Oh my God, there's so much.
All right. Okay. Well Go ahead. We have a question here from Bess Petlak, which refers to the website. Was it especially difficult to develop the website while you were not physically together?
Oh, Karla, do you want to take that away with that question?
I would say yes, but no, because I did work on my own for a whole year almost. And until it was almost ready, that's when we introduced it to the rest of the team, and we all started working together from that point on. So yes, but no.
Oh, okay. All right, thank you. Another question from Emilio Gonzalez. Do you import any items from Mexico or from local Latino businesses?
Yes, we do. So yeah, when it came to originally, when La Tienda had a lot of import and marking up, doubling up the markup, when it came to local Los Angeles vendors, some of them actually do wholesale the Mexican artisans jewelry, leather bags, and so forth. So yes, the question would be yes. And we do work with 2 wholesale distributors that actually import, for example, I don't know if there's an image around here, the ceramic chihuahuas, hand painted, or the and the eclipse one, the hanging, to extend further rather from Mexico to other different countries. And one of them, I think one of the vendors that we work with is from Guatemalan artisans too, and that's a distributing company that we work with as well.
All right. Do you have any way for people to reach out to you via the website, to contact you direct?
So thankfully, we have latienda@lapca.org. We didn't have that email before, so we're super excited to utilize that a bit more and advertise it. We do have some information at lapca.org in terms of the consignment and so forth, but because the online is still in its, we're reformatting it too, we're hoping to add that information onto the La Tienda website as well.
All right. Chispa Hills, a great viewer, frequent viewer of En Casa con La Plaza, is asking, how can we help promote La Plaza Tienda?
Oh, that'll be amazing. Online engagement. If you share it out on your stories, Facebook, what we've noticed or subscribe, encourage others to subscribe to the La Plaza e-newsletter. We tend to see a lot of engagement through the e-newsletter and the Facebook. Instagram has been a great tool as well. Maybe in the future, TikTok.
All right, good.
During this whole COVID experience.
Well, once you master that, let me know. I'd like to learn how to do that myself. I know Cecilia, she's pretty good at it on the personal level. We have from Genaro Flores. He's asking, do you target specific vendors, or is it more word of mouth about the vendors that you do work with? So
some of them have been word by mouth. The others I do target. So you'll see me going after you in some way, because sometimes your product or the vendor's product has such a unique design that does reflect to the La Plaza exhibits or themes. I think George was the first one that I did go out. I shouldn't say go after, but he's working at a fleet. I think the Odd Market, and I did connect it with him, and then also Tree Artisan. So I do go to markets. That's how I kind of target the vendors. I do go to large markets like the Las Vegas market and also MSA, which is the museum store. So they do have a lot of museums online stores on their website. If any is interested in kind of supporting other museum stores as well, we are a part of it as well. And they do encourage, and they have a whole platform of supporting local vendors from other states too.
All right, thank you. Well, we're gonna be wrapping it up. We're at our hour, which is our usual time for our sessions. And I know you've all been very helpful in presenting this information of how you went from a bricks and mortar to online, which has been a remarkable achievement in itself. any last, if I could have each one of you just say what your favorite product is, or what your favorite merchandise from La Plaza Tienda. So let's start with you, Alondra. What's your favorite?
Oh, well, I love totes. So anything bag oriented, Maldición totes are one of my best. I think I own all the ones we have at the store. There's like this cute, what is it called? Just the powerfully beautiful one. I don't have it, but I'm pretending I do. And then there's the, what's it called? Straight out of tortillas. Those are really cute. And we have them on our website. So I would totally check those out.
All right, so that's the totes, okay? How about you, Cecilia? What's your go-to product there at La Tienda?
My favorite, I haven't purchased it yet, but I've been looking at it for a while, and I know a few of us have, the beautifully powerful crew neck sweaters. They're really nice.
And are those on the website?
Yes, I think we just recently like separated the item, created its own little, yeah, it's on the website.
All right, good. And Karla, what's your favorite product, or which one is a must-have for you?
I love all the beaded items. They're all so intricate and beautiful. I've bought a bunch of the keychains for sure.
Very good. And Metzli, how about yourself?
My favorite item has to be the Milenio Loteria, and we just added the new shiny AF one.
And what does AF stand for? No, I'm just kidding. All right. Fabiana, what's yours?
My favorite is the La Plaza masks. They're embroidered, but most importantly, they are great quality. I have a variety of masks, and this is my favorite one. It's double layered cloth mask. You can fit any type of filter that you have that you want in there, and it hugs your face so well, which is so great. So not only is it very functional, it has the quality, it's also very elegant, and most importantly, you're bringing awareness to la arte, the historia, and the cultura.
Yeah, thank you. And I appreciate mine, and I could tell you that they are very effective, and people do comment on them as I'm walking around masked up, as we all should be during these times. And finally, Stacy, what's your go-to product?
Oh my goodness. I try to, even though I am the buyer for the store, I don't tend to buy or purchase. I think once we left the store, then I kind of regret. I'm like, I should have bought this. I should have bought that. I would say everything in some shape and form. I know we started bringing dog products into the store, and so we're hoping to get those online. I think I would say the Unique Creations by Elizabeth. It's basically Calavera t-shirts of Darth Vader, the Yoda, the Stormtrooper. I am a collector of her t-shirts, and we did receive a stock, so we're hoping to advertise that in the upcoming month.
Oh, well, thank you so much. And for all of you out there, La Tienda online is just as compelling and as hard to make a decision as to what to buy as being in the store. I would spend, I think, a little bit too much time, a little bit too much money at La Plaza Tienda there at La Plaza, but now it's easier to get to. So with that, thank you all so much for participating in tonight's En Casa con La Plaza. All of you viewers out there, if you didn't catch the entire program, we are recording it. It'll go on our YouTube page at La Plaza LA. If not later on tonight, by early tomorrow for sure, so you could get the insight on how we transitioned from a bricks and mortar there at the La Plaza, which is still there, but now doing exclusively online for the time being. Coming up on La Plaza En Casa con La Plaza, we have this Friday music stories from the Cosmic Barrio with our good friend Beto Arcos, author and journalist, who will take us behind the scenes in his storied career as a music journalist, talking about a few of the collection of more than 140 stories that he's written up for NPR, The World, the BBC, KPPC, and others. And then next week, we have a full slate of programs. You could catch it. You could check it out on our website at lapca.org. You could also click on get a little bit more information about La Tienda on our website. But what's your website? What's your URL? Somebody tell us where we could find La Tienda's website.
Our website?
Yes.
Does anybody want to
It's
share?
La Plaza Tienda, right? We changed it. So I think it's La Plaza Tienda now.
.org.
.org.
There you go, laplazatienda.org. It's a one-stop shop for all your Latinx merchandise. Too much to mention right now, but thank you all so much. Here, I'm seeing we have a couple questions here from Luz Virrey. I had a question regarding products sold within the store. Are certain items sold seasonably?
Yes and no. So yes, we consider some of the holidays and we focus in bringing specific items. However, we do have stock that does sell after that. So eventually it diminishes. And do we rebuy or not? That depends whether there was a demand and also whether we will consider that for the next seasonal holiday or event.
All right, well, thank you. We have just no more questions, but some comments from Emilio Gonzalez. Thank you, great presentation. We have Emilio again, great video and very informative. Michael Donato, terrific videos, very well done. Chispa Hills, love this. I'm going to be shopping, and she posted the website there. So thank you all so much. And if all of you don't mind, I'm going to do a screenshot to put this great presentation into posterity. So if you could all give us a big smile while I do a screenshot. 1, 2, y 3. All right, thank you so much. Again, thank you everybody out there for joining us tonight on En Casa con La Plaza. Sarah Castro says, I love all your merchandise. Guadalupe Guzman, great job, ladies. And I'm just so astounded by your talents, by your personalities, by the efforts and the passion that you really bring into bringing the best of Latinx products to our homes. So thank you again. Goodbye, good night, everybody. And we'll see you all real soon.
Bye.
Thank you. Have a good night.
Bye.